Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Oh, I'm a good old rebel, now that's just what I am. And for this Yankee nation, I do not give a damn. I'm glad I fought again, and I only wish we'd won. I ain't asking any pardon for anything I've done.
Andrews now of the Southern Boys making his way to the ring here to take on a Dynasty regular, and Mr.
And his opponent, standing 6 foot-ish, weighing 230 pounds, hailing from somewhere, Captain Wayno.
Well, Mr. Man's not going to like that. He likes him to be called Insano Captain Wayno. Mr. Man out first.
What is it with Mr. Man and his guys having issues with entrances tonight?
A lot of problems here tonight. Oh, there. Oh, Captain Wayno's coming out the other side. He's behind us here at our announce position. I don't know what he's doing. He
seems very lost and...
Oh my goodness. He just tripped on the entrance ramp. That's not a good look.
Mr. Man clearly frustrated. Trying to get into Wayno's head, trying to get him focused on what looks like is going to be a relatively tough contest against Aiden Andrews. Aiden Andrews not having any of this right now.
No, he doesn't like the goings-on here with Mr. Man and Captain Wayno. Of course, my broadcast partner, who's usually by my side, Brian Cady, Mr. BC, was brutally attacked at our last show by Mr. Man. Perhaps the reason why he's not here tonight. We have no confirmation. I cannot confirm or deny the reasoning for Brian Cady's absence, but he was certainly just absolutely beaten upon by Travis Dorian and Mr. Man for protecting Captain Wayno, both on commentary, and he actually stood up and started screaming at Mr. Man, at which point Mr. Man and Travis Dorian just beat Brian Cady senseless at our last show, and now he's not here, so Captain Wayno going quickly at Aiden Andrews and getting shoved in the corner. Gotta like those new Dynasty t-shirts there, a take on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme being worn by Captain Wayno, and now sort of a collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring, and now Aiden Andrews working that arm.
Aiden Andrews, as when Wayno was coming out, was having absolutely none of his, I guess what he would assume would be shenanigans, but now just toying with them.
That's just who Captain Wayno is. I mean, you got to embrace the boyish wonder, if you will, of Captain Wayno, but a wrestling savant. The man is certainly well skilled. He's been watching wrestling his whole life and is able to do just about all the moves out there that he's watched over the years. He's got just a absolute strength about him and a technical savvy way beyond his intellectual prowess, which is a rare sight here in professional wrestling. Aiden Andrews missing with the forearm. The instincts of Captain Wayno now about to scoop and slam. Aiden Andrews in the center of the ring, and Captain Wayno is fired up here, folks.
Wayno looking like he's on a roll, calling for a leg drop, can't connect with anything. Andrews getting back up, and a shin right to the chest.
Yeah, running that shin into the chest, a little bit of the knee hitting the face of Captain Wayno, and now a side headlock just bringing the face of Captain Wayno up into those ropes and dragging it across the top rope. That's just cruel.
Now, it's definitely an interesting dynamic you see playing out right now between Wayno and Mr. Man. Mr. Man clearly wants Wayno to win, but that relationship is definitely iffy. You saw a little bit of physical contact between the two of them at the last show, and Mr. Man is definitely frustrated with, beyond the instances of what happened earlier tonight, now just trying to get Wayno to break some of this offense that Andrews...
you can't just put your hands on a referee. That is not okay.
Andrews doesn't seem to care at all.
No, he doesn't, but that could have got him disqualified now, and Captain Wayno was being stepped on in the corner, and just a drop kick to the rear section there And now he is not where he wants to be, Captain Wayno. Oh, Aiden Andrews just snapping so quickly and so effectively those feet into the chest area of Captain Wayno, and now going up to the high rent district here at the Bethlehem YMCA, a new home here for Dynasty Pro Wrestling. Hopefully many more to come. Will be back here July 9th. But right now, Aiden Andrews, one half of the Southern boys, on the top rope here, about to splash down. Oh! Misses with the Swanton bomb off the top. Captain Wayno using his instincts to move out of the way at the last moment now, and both men worse for the wear. Center of the ring, right hand after right hand from Captain Wayno to the face of Aiden Andrews, now whipping him off. And big shoulder tackle.
Does Wayno even know what he just avoided? That could have been potentially the end of the match. Now he seems to understand that he's at least part of the offensive and looking to make something of it.
Well, Sebastian, it's hard to get in the head of Captain Wayno, but the results speak for themselves. It's some sort of just primitive.
Who's going to get into his head? He's not even in his own head.
Yeah, you can't really work psychology here against a performer like Captain Wayno. He's someone who definitely marches to the beat of his own drum, and Mr. Man now trying to get the attention of Captain Wayno, now just shoving him.
Well, that's just uncalled for. How's that supposed to help him?
Well, it's not helping anyone. Mr. Man's not out here. He's leaving, I guess. I don't know.
I'm amazed he hasn't popped a blood vessel yet. He's been screaming since the start of this show.
Yeah, and Wayno's been putting on quite a performance here tonight, but that distraction might have been all Aiden Andrews needed to that devastating maneuver, and that should do it here, folks.
Aiden Andrews looking rather impressive, going up against one of the most unorthodox opponents you can find and finishing him off with relative ease, as you see the dissension between Mr. Man and Wayno continuing, while the assault post-match is just as brutal as the finish to it.
Unbelievable. Aiden Andrews now victorious here tonight at 2 RAD, but Captain Wayno running out of friends in the locker room. Mr. Man is not somebody who can be trusted out there. I don't trust him for sure, but
just standing there, not doing a thing. Not doing
yeah,
a
he
thing.
just looks disgusted. This is just terrible. This is just awful here, folks.